Okay, bro, today I'm gonna show you how you can trade the news like I did today and like you can see on the screen, because news events, whenever we have news, it's very high impact news event, okay? I don't know how to describe it otherwise, but it's an event that has a lot of volatility and therefore a lot of opportunity for nice trades like I have the one right now on the screen, okay? And I want to simply teach you how you can utilize those days for your trading, okay? So in order for us to see what is going on in the financial world, we are going to need this website called Forex Factory, and every week I use it to just screen through the different events, okay? So once we have Forex Factory, what do? We go over here to calendar, as you can see on the top. We go over here, okay? Good. And now you can see that here we have a lot of different events from many different continents. For example, from New Zealand, we have some business services index. From China, we have retail sales. From, I don't know, Australia, we have cash rate and so on and so on, okay? We don't care about those events because if you follow my channel, you know that I only trade Nasdaq, and Nasdaq is an index based in United States. So what do we need to do? We need to remove all of those events so that we only have clean list of United States events, okay? And therefore we go to filter, which is located over here on the top. We go to filter and then we untick everything, all of those colors except the red ones, okay? Because the red ones are events which have the highest impact and therefore the highest volatility, okay? In event types, you leave everything as it is, and then in currencies, you literally untick everything except United States, okay? Dollar. So then you click apply filter and you have a clean, reduced list of events that happen during this particular week, for example, okay? And as you can see, today we had core by PPI, I don't know what the hell is that, okay, but we had that particular event, and we also have a FOMC event in 7 in the afternoon, okay, my local time, which is 8 o'clock in United States, okay? Now, how can we start trading the news, okay? So before 1:30, what do? You open your chart, and 1:30 my time is 8:30 United States time, okay? So over there you get ready for trading the news, okay? So what do? You usually go take a look in this little folder which tells you the details, okay? You take a look at this usual effect line, okay? And it tells you that whenever you have like numbers, okay? For example, you compare the actual number which is being reported on this particular day, you compare the actual number with the forecasted number, okay? Just like it tells you over here, usual effect. So whenever actual number is greater than forecast, this is good for currency, okay? So in our case, what did we have? Both of the events that got reported at 1:30 were better than forecasted, okay? Which means that the numbers were greater than forecasted, which means this is good for currency, which means that it's bad for the index, okay? Here it's a little bit of reversed logic, because if you would think about that, if it's good for dollar, why is it bad for Nasdaq, for example? Because that means dollar is more expensive, which means Nasdaq is less valuable, you know? It's that simple, okay? So you just have to think about it in reversed price, in reversed engineering, okay? I don't know how to say that, but in reverse, okay? For example, in our case, you can take a look that actual numbers were better, okay? They were higher than the forecasted, which means that this is good for dollar, and accordingly, it's bad for the index, because you can see that I managed to get filled more or less somewhere here in the middle of this fair value gap, okay? Like, I don't know why is this lagging right now, but yeah, somewhere in the middle. Once I saw the results, I pressed sell, okay? I put my stop loss here above the pre-market high that was printed at this particular time. And then I targeted 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which I got, okay? It's that simple, bro. That's it, okay? So let me write you down this on the notepad, okay? So when we have news, when we have news, okay, better than expected means that NQ goes down, and worse than expected NQ goes up. That's it, bro. Okay, so that's it. All right, it's that simple. So today we had good for currency event, which means that Nasdaq went down. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole logic behind it, and this is how you can catch high probability news release trades. Okay, because this happened this month, then the same thing happened last month. Okay, we have those PPI and FOMC reports every single month. Okay, so you can catch those trades basically every single month. Okay, so at this point I want to also invite you to my Discord server. I want to invite you here because we have a lot of trading content. We have, for example, daily bias over here. We have trade breakdowns. Okay, I still have to enter that particular trade over here inside. Then we also have self-improvement, because our mission as this group of investors or traders is to become better traders and stronger men with trading and self-improvement. We want to make something greater out of our lives. So you are more than welcome in our group. Join the Discord, subscribe the channel and support me that way. Thank you very much, brother, and see you around.